What's going on, gamers? It's your boy Daily Tactics here, and today we have every Clone Trooper Legion in the Men of War Assault Squad 2 Star Wars Galaxy at War mod leading a siege of the droid factory on Geonosis here. So we've got the Doom Legion, we've got the Iron Brigade, we've got the 442nd Siege, we got the 501st, we got the 187th right there. Literally almost every Clone Trooper Legion. They're all in here. So if you guys enjoy this video, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe with notifications on, and comment down below what you think. Would you like to see some more of these every Clone Legion battles, or what do you want to see? Either way, let's get into it, boys. What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2. All of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. Alrighty then, gamers, let's go ahead and get this thing started. So we do have some exterior defenses here that the droids have set up on the outskirts of the battlefield. I'm not sure if they're going to do all that great or anything like that. Maybe a couple of clone trooper kills, but it's really just to give the bunkers a solid amount of fire time. You know, these earlier defenses are to let these guys do overwatch fire, where I think we're going to see the true impact of these droids. These droids in the back here doing this overwatch fire, getting more shots in, is going to allow them to get more clone trooper kills earlier on in the battle. And then, of course, the real last stand is going to be in the interior of this map, where we have the droid factory itself and a whole lot of choke points. Y'all know I love me some choke points. So that should be really interesting as well. Either way, these clones are making pretty quick work of these exterior droids. Nothing too great happening for these droids. They seem to be going down relatively easily. Maybe some good head glitch situations over here for the droids. I mean, look at this. They can barely be shot, but they can get really good output fire against the clone troopers coming up that hill over there. That could be pretty sweet for them going forward. Not bad. Over this way, we've got the... these are the first Royal Legion right there. That's the first Royal Legion, which is, I believe, exclusive to the Star Wars Galaxy at War mod. It took me a minute to think of what it was. There's the 65th. There's the 104th Wolf Pack. These are the 303rd, I believe. There's Doom Legion. There's the Iron Brigade right there. They're all sort of conglomerating together to try and wipe out those droids over this way. And then the 65th is sort of moving towards the middle area over here, where we've also got a solid number of droids. This bunker starts to open fire a little bit more right here. This thing could get some serious kills around that corner. This could be a really pretty deadly hitbox zone for the clones. The clones are managing to get some output fire from the opposite side, though, over there, too. So that could wreck some of those droids right there. Who do we have over this way? Oh, these are the Nova Corps troopers. I didn't give them their Galactic Marine armor, but rather their standard armor right there, because I kind of wanted everyone to be at least somewhat uniform. Here's the Kashyyyk Corps. There's the 212th Attack Battalion, and then... is that the... I think that's the 327th. There's a lot of yellow variants out here. A lot of yellow variants, and it gets a little bit confusing between the 1st, the 303rd, and the Iron Brigade, and then the 327th. We have 4 different yellow variants out here. That's a hefty amount. These droids over here are actually getting a solid number of kills, though, around this corner right here. The clones not seeming to be able to break through it super easily. So this could end up being a bit of a bloodbath for these clone troopers over this way, who are just getting the smackdown put onto them right now. That is a deadly, deadly area right there, but there's nothing really behind it, so this is very much so just a droid stall tactic right here, and it sort of divvies up the clone trooper legions a little bit and spreads them out more. Got like a couple more droids over this way that are hanging out behind rocks and stuff like that, but for the most part, the droids are kind of getting slapped right now on the exterior of the battlefield. They're not managing to really do all that much. I mean, a few kills here and there, but the clone legions are still holding out very, very strongly. Here's the other bunker over this way. This still has a ton of droids left alive over here, so this bunker could still end up getting quite a number of kills. I think the E5s are somewhat out of range, but the E5 sniper and rifle variants are managing to get some shots off on those clones. The E5 sniper is actually pretty deadly. I think it can one-shot if you get a headshot. I think it can do some that's a lot of damage it could do. It could do some serious damage. So they're going to have to watch out for that one coming from these droids because it could be relatively deadly going on to them. All right, the rest of these droids over here kind of just getting suppressed, getting the smackdown put onto them. They're not having a good time at all. No siree, Bob. They're having quite a rough one. And more clones are starting to turn their attention towards this bunker over here. Why don't we go ahead and bump it up into normal speed here, and we can really see the full power of all clone trooper legions coming forward. I didn't give the clone legions any sort of a leader because each Jedi is assigned to a legion, and then, you know, every single clone commander or captain is assigned to a legion. I thought maybe we could do Captain Rex since he's like respected between all of them, but at the same time I was like, then, you know, Cody is also very respected by almost all the legions, and, you know, in terms of who would actually be the best commander for an all-clone commander sort of launch here, I would probably go with like either Obi-Wan or like Commander Cody, since they're a very balanced type of fighter. You know, they do what's best for the mission, and they play into each other's strengths, and they've also got experience working with folks like Captain Rex, you know, Commander Wolf. They've had experience with all the different types of combat styles that could possibly happen on the battlefield. So maybe go with those guys. You know, I definitely wouldn't go with like Bakara. Bakara would be a horrible choice, I feel like. He was very abusive to his clone trooper legions and stuff like that, so I feel like Bakara would just be a bad one to place in here. So didn't want to go with him. There's a few, like Neo also heard bad things about, so I like wouldn't want to go with him. I don't think he'd be cohesive to doing such a large clone trooper operation. Anakin would be way too brash, I feel like. And that's where Captain Rex, I was like, maybe not. I mean, he's beloved by most, but at the same time, like, his fighting style probably wouldn't match the fighting style of, like, the 65th and stuff like that. Whereas Commander Cody can more adapt to different fighting styles, I think, and stuff like that. So, I don't know. It was a really tough choice. I decided to go with no one. I decided, you know what, this is a trooper free-for-all. Everyone gets to do their own thing. Everyone gets to fight exactly how they want to, and that's exactly what's happening here. And in the chaos comes not great things, it seems, because we have a large pileup of 501st, 442nd, and 187th bodies over here, as well as a few of the 1st on the left over there, just breaking through this very early defense of the interior for the droids. It's proven to be very challenging. Now, while these guys struggle over here, let's check on the other entrance. There should be one more, isn't there? Yeah, there's one here, but the clones are getting stuck on the rocks. Okay, so it seems like this is the only entrance point that we're currently going for from the clone troopers. Everyone else appears to be stuck on the rocks. We'll let them be stuck for a little while, but if they continue to be stuck like that for too long, we'll go ahead and have to do a little bit of an intervention to get them actually fighting. These, like, very few droids here ended up getting a lot of clone trooper kills. I mean, this is a pretty impressive defense. Let's see. Yellow are dead droids, red are dead clones. I mean, yeah, like 10, 15 dead clones over here. 6 or 7 dead droids over this way. I mean, once you go outside, though, there's a lot more dead droids. But they also got a lot of dead clones, too. I mean, yeah, the exterior deaths for the clones was pretty steep. We have a clone brigade coming in, marching in. Looks like they might be hitting up this entranceway over here. We've got some of the 21st Nova Corps. We got some 212th. We got some Kashyyyk Corps troopers. So I'll send one trooper in just to like get them alerted to the fact that this is an entrance and you don't have to go stand at that wall. There we go. Fire coming out. I think the clones will figure this out now. There we go. Yeah. Through this doorway. Droids. Your objective. Pretty pog. Oh, there's the 332nd Legion right there. Nice. I love the 332nd. They look so weird with their like Ahsoka Tano heads, their Ahsoka Tano helmets, but they're such a fun Legion. I love the lore behind them, you know? It's a beautiful homage to Ahsoka. Alright. Not a lot of droids at this entrance here. The clones managed to blow through it with relative ease, taking some losses though, and every loss is bad in this. The losses are going to mount up. It is not going to be very easy. We got some more droids down this hallway here. That clone was just sprinting up those stairs. Did he think like there was safety up there? I don't know what he was thinking, but that was a big goofy right there. More droids getting good crossfire over this way. This could be a very bad death trap here because we got the stair defenses, then we got the side defenses over this way. This could be pretty deadly. This could be pretty bad. I think the best option is the clones just grenade these guys here and then grenade up the stairs. It's a pretty easy way to do it, but we know grenading and the AI here is not always the best. Okay, this room actually gets double teamed. I think these clones went up this stairway, killed him in the back. These clones went up this stairway, killed him in the front, and it resulted in this room basically getting cleared out very, very easily right there. So really what we're looking at is this stairwell area being the end of the battle right now. No other droids really living except for these three over this way. You can look at the mini-map at the top left. Red are clones, blue are droids. Still a solid number of droids over this way, but a whole lot more clones. It's going to be tricky, though. It's going to be very, very tricky. All right, we're just going to fast forward a little bit here until the clones figure out, like, hey, oh, there we go. All right, they are figuring out that the droids are up that way. That's where they need to be going. Okay, we can go back into normal speed here. We've got a 303rd Trooper and a 212th Trooper, and a whole lot more behind them. I wonder if any Clone Legion has been completely wiped out yet. I kind of doubt it. I think we've had a lot of losses, like, here and there from each different Clone Legion, but I don't think we've had complete losses. 91st Reconnaissance right there. We haven't seen them really yet. There's another one right there. 2 dead 91st Troopers who were assaulting these droids right here. What was that weird noise? It's like a very strange metallic noise just happened. Not entirely sure what that was, but this trooper right here just sort of chilling. Oh, I think it's like background ambient noise for the factory or whatever it is. Alright, let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit here. This is definitely doofing a little bit. We got the doof happening. These clones are just glitched. Oh! They rock climbed up and over. That might happen a little bit more. That could be a way that the droids get flushed out here. I'm not entirely sure. I think just a frontal assault, if the clones committed a few troopers, they'd win it pretty easily. But right now they're just trickling in bit by bit. It's not very intelligent of these clone troopers right now. Look at this. Look at these idiots. Oh my god. Sometimes Galaxy at War is so frustrating. Men of War in general can be so frustrating. A couple more trying to go up the stairs here. This guy is actually using the stairs as cover to fire deeper in. That's a pretty smart strategy, but without more units backing him up, he ends up going down. This solo action that we're seeing from the clones is just not happening. It's not a good idea. They really need to do a full frontal assault with all of their units. That's the point of having all the Clone Trooper Legions here, fellas. You go in together and you can do it. But this little trickle-in silliness is not working out for you too much. No siree. The stairs aren't even that well guarded. It's like the top of the stairs where it gets nice and guarded. But I'm surprised the clones are having this much trouble here when they have this many soldiers on the other side. Oh, it's so frustrating. It is absolutely absurd. Okay, there we go. Oh, they kind of shifted out, but not really. Dear God. Dear God, we need these droids dead. They're not even getting that many Clone Trooper kills. It's like they have like 10 kills so far. Probably. I don't know. We could check. This guy's got 2. This guy's got 6. And this guy's got 4. Alright, so we've got 12 kills. And the clones are having this much trouble. Just go. Just assault together. It's... Alright, let's do like... I don't know. Oh, wait. Okay, alright, here we go. Finally some clones figure out what they need to do here. They're getting on these stairs. It's actually giving them a nice upper angle that they can look down at those droids from. Okay, they get 1 kill. They get 2 kills. Is there still the third left alive, or did he die too? Nope, there's still 1 more. Okay, finally, a bit of a breach here. A bit of a triumph from the Clone Trooper army. One last... Whoa, that guy came out of the wall. He didn't even do anything, but the droid did die right there. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Now the clone troopers can finally focus up that way. Hopefully. We'll see how this goes. There we go. A few more clones coming out this way. I feel like the clones should be able to do this. Just based on sheer numbers. This is completely their battle to lose. If they end up completely doofing this and being real silly and not attacking as a unit together, then they're screwed. Then they're not going to have this. But they have so many units that if they, get up there together, they fight together, they win together, they survive together, I think they could easily do this. It is a myriad of different colors dying up here. Many different clone trooper legions dead on the ground up yonder. Up here, it's not very good. Yeah, this is a bit of a slaughter, isn't it? This is not too good. Grenades going off. The clones have killed 1 or 2 droids in the earlier areas of this. They're finally establishing a bit of a head right here. That's good. We like to see that. Big grenade goes off. That's going to kill a number of clones right there. Okay. Still a bit of a slaughter, but the constant stream of clone troopers coming in, it's helping them establish this head into the room. That is good. That is very, very good. From the droid's perspective, man, they just have to reload, stand up, and keep spamming fire. Hope they don't get noggined by any sort of clone trooper shot right there. Okay, that's a big one. Oh! Yikes, dude. Like, yikes, Scoob! Jinkies! That is not good at all for the clone troopers. Okay, these guys here did die. That's good. That's good. We're getting more progress on the battlefield with clone deaths. Beautiful. Another grenade going out. Nice. Okay, alright. More clone deaths, more droid deaths. The clones are definitely, they're doing a little bit better. I like to see that. Look at all these guys bunching up. They could all just go up together, but they're kind of stupid. Are there still more, like, way back here? Oh my god, there are. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and make it so these guys actually come forward this way. They're stuck very far behind. The guys that are stuck closer seem to be managing to trickle their way in. So I'm not going to force them forward, but these guys here are clearly just sort of like glitched back here. And so just to keep the battle interesting, we're going to push them forward so they can get glitched a little closer to the battlefield. Very nice. And then you guys, yeah, you can come forward too. So we'll see what that ends up happening with those guys. But up front here, we still have just mass casualties with these clone troopers. This stairwell of death is resulting in the clone trooper army, the Grand Army of the Republic, facing just some serious opposition here. Big explosion right there. Takes out a number of further clone troopers right there. The 332nd up here, up close, up front, up center. We got the 303rd. We got the Iron Brigade coming in here. There's some 91st as well on the stairs I'm seeing. 187th, 501st going up there too. There's some 442nd. Then nice. There's a 212th trooper in the background. There's a Wolfpack trooper. A couple Wolfpack troopers coming in. Doom Legion folk. Alright, we got the full army up here. Look at that big swarm forward. They're finally getting big numbers in here. And massive push off to the right over this side after they managed to eliminate those droids over that way. And now the droids are being more suppressed than ever. They're not able to really get that much fire out right now. You know what? I'm going to help out this droid. I'm just going to... Ready? Here we go. Wow, this has a terrible fire rate. That thing's fire rate used to be beastly in Star Wars Galaxy of War. They nerfed the crap out of that gun. Wow, that was terrible. I really thought that was going to rip. Like the DLT-19 or like the DC-19, they absolutely rip. They go hard. But that droid machine gun, not so much. It used to. In the old update, it did. I don't know what they did to that, man. All right, 2 droids left. They're getting ripped into by incoming blaster fire. I think this is it. Yep, I think this is it. We got the end of times here. 1 droid remaining. He gets killed right there. Actually, really good defense by the droids at the very end there. Pretty brutal towards the clones, but the clones just managed to get their bodies in there. I think we definitely could have seen better kills like here, honestly. And then up here was a complete disappointment. I thought these droids would hold this door and this door right here a lot like they held this area, but they just didn't, and it ended up in a bit of a wipe. So not great in those areas. Pretty good job over here though. It was a heck of a battle right there, but all clone trooper legions ended up persevering. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video.
Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.